Okay, this is my first test of the Osmo Action Cam. Rock steady image stabilization is on. We're at 1080p and 30 frames per second. And we're leaving the house right now. I think I'm probably pointing at the ground or at my handlebars or maybe at the front tire. So I'm going to stop and reorient the camera. Oh, I definitely can. I'm getting them right now. It's probably a pretty distant shot, but yeah, I'll get them up close. So now I've reoriented the camera a little bit, but I think it's still pointing mostly down, but we'll see. And I'm gonna stop here and get these Bradley pears that Carol wanted me to film. Yes. So these are the Bradley pears in front of Bradford, Bradley. Bradford pears that Carol wanted me to film. I'm going to reorient the camera again to pull it up even a little more. And we're going to take off and see how this works out. And the camera does appear to be a little bit more forward looking. I think I'm just going to leave it here for purposes of the test and maybe see how it goes. There's some more Bradford pears right there. It's probably too far to see with this little camera, but there's the white balloons that Carol's talking about. They're not really balloons, they're more like shades or something, I don't know. Chinese lanterns. It is a beautiful day. Well, my first preference is going to be down the hill, of course. The only difference in this test is going to be that image stabilization is turned off. Here we go. Here's some dogs barking over there and some more on this side. Hey, buddy. And I'm going to let Carol get back ahead so that I can double check the image stabilization. Yeah, this should be a good test because it's not real unsteady, but there is a little bit of up and down bounce in the road at places here. And obviously I'm pedaling, so that's gonna increase the motion. So again, this is the test with image stabilization off, resolution 1080, 30 frames per second. And we're just about to finish this test because I want to save battery for the other test. Okay, this test is being performed at 2.7K resolution with image stabilization on. And here we go. So up until this point, all of the audio has been recorded with the onboard microphones on the Osmo Action Cam. From this point forward, I'll be using voiceover and post-production. This particular stretch of road is very bumpy and presents a big challenge to the Osmo Action Cam's image stabilization process, but as you can see, it really delivered great pictures. Here's some more footage from our initial test ride with the Osmo Action Cam. We'll put on some background music and let you enjoy the video. Near the end of the video, we'll share a few thoughts on our first take of the Osmo Action Cam. This was literally the first time that we had used the Osmo Action Cam, and I have to say I'm very impressed, especially with the image stabilization. There's lots of other features that are great on the Osmo Action Cam, particularly the front-facing screen for vlog and selfies. And we'll be covering more of those in a full review at a later date. But thanks for joining us on our first take for the Osmo Action Cam. Please leave comments and suggestions. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Until next time,